Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. In today's video, we're going to be going over the mobile app for our Fieldlens by RedTeam software. So you can see here, we're within my Fieldlens mobile app. My login for this mobile app will be exactly the same as my Fieldlens username and password in the web version. I'll simply need to download the app from any app store and then open it and log in to get to this page. Now from here, I can simply scroll through my list of projects and click on one to select it. Otherwise, I have the ability in the top right-hand corner to use the magnifying glass to search for a project, or to use the plus button there to go ahead and add a new project right here from the mobile device. You've also got some settings over on the left-hand side under that gear icon that you can go ahead and select here. If you'd like to send an invitation to someone else to join Fieldlens or look at your profile or your settings, you can go ahead and do that using the gear icon. But we're going to go ahead and click on a project, our Blank Park Zoo project here, to go ahead and see what's going on in that project and take actions. Now, the main screen here is called the Workspace. And you can see that I've got 4 separate tiles that I can click on, which is going to allow me to jump very quickly into a specific type of post. I can click to see either RFIs, submittals, safety list, or punch list posts. And you'll see in the corner there that it's telling me exactly how many of each type of post I have. So I can tap on RFIs to see exactly what's going on with my RFIs. I have the ability here to tap to view that post in its entirety, and you can see that any attached files are accessible here as well. Notice in the top right-hand corner that I can add a new post using the plus symbol there. I can add a new RFI post, or I can generate a report with that little document icon. And of course, you've got the back button in the top left-hand corner to move back out to that workspace. Now, you may be wondering where to view your no flag posts, and that is done along the bottom here. You can see we've got some other options, pages in addition to the workspace. If I need to see all of my posts, or see posts that are not in one of these 4 categories, I would go ahead and click on the posts option down there second from the left. Now you can see here that at the top we have a search feature, and then we also have our same focus areas that we see in the web version. So these are essentially quick auto filters that allow me to jump into items that meet a certain set of categories or criteria. So something awaiting my response, posts that are still open and requiring action, and you can jump into things like RFIs or punch lists here as well. Now, if you need to, notice the edit button there. If you'd like to edit which focus areas you're seeing here on this screen, you can, if there's ones that you'd prefer to use more often. Otherwise, we can simply scroll down to view our posts. And notice that from here, we can go ahead and tap on any post to open that up and take action as we would in the web version. So we can see all the information about the post. We can see that BSN Electrical there was scheduled to complete their portion or provide this submission by the 17th of March, and that is overdue. So I can go ahead and tap on the word open there to mark it resolved or closed, or if I'm a post creator or a project organizer who has that permission, I can update the due date. Whereas if I was BSN Electrical, I'd simply be able to mark myself resolved. And then someone from my company, one of your employees, would need to come in and mark that subcontractor as closed once it's verified that their portion is complete. Notice that at the bottom, though, if we're not ready to resolve or close this post, we can put in comments or replies. So we can go ahead and send comments or questions in that reply to assignees area. We can also assign additional people to this post, add photos, and we've got the more icon there to go ahead and access all of those other features where we can mark up drawings, add attachments, voice notes, or weather functions if needed. So there's our posts here. Again, notice we get the same kind of color scheme and icons to indicate the type of post and what the status of that post is. So for example, we can see the green arrow at the top lets us know that that is a submittal item that's been resolved, whereas the yellow exclamation point lets us know that that is an open. Yellow means open, and exclamation point means safety. So you've got the ability to determine very quickly where a post sits and what it is without even clicking into it. Now, if we'd like to create a post, notice you've got a Create button down in the bottom center. At any point on any page, you can click Create to go ahead and add a new post. You've got your 4 post flags here for punch, safety, submittal, and RFI. If you simply click the word post, you'll be creating a no flag post, which has no category there, but is useful for things like daily updates, addition of photos, communication of basic information. Over to the right of that, we have our drawings. We can tap to access our drawings page, and we have the same functions and features here that we do in the web version. So notice that we can view our drawings by discipline, location, or tags, and you can see how many documents fit within each of those categories. So we can go ahead and open up disciplines if we want, and we can see that there's either no discipline or architectural. We can also look at our recently viewed drawings here, or we can search by name or number at the top. Once we view a drawing, we have the ability to see all the posts on that drawing. I can simply use 2 fingers to either pinch and zoom in or zoom out. I can tap on a post to view that information down below, and if I tap again, I'll open the full post where I can interact with that. And then down at the bottom here, notice we've got the ability to kind of drag up this menu. We can mark this up, add punch or safety posts. We can add 360 media if we have a 360 camera. And then we can search or filter through the various posts on this page, on this drawing. So down below, see those focus areas. You can use those same focus areas or filters to find exactly the posts you want. And then across from the word focus there, you see that little document icon. You have the ability to generate a report right from here with that subset of posts on this drawing, if you prefer. Now, notice from here, if you'd like, you've got a couple of buttons up here on the drawing. Off to the right-hand side, you can see that kind of layout there. That allows us to see versions. So we can go ahead and see exactly the version that we're looking at and select another version if we'd like. We can also choose this kind of post icon over on the left-hand side to either allow us to view or exclude all the posts. So if you simply want to look at the drawing with no posts visible, you can use that button to remove all posts. Now, the last piece that we're going to take a look at here is the People page. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, we tap on People, and we're able to see either by people, individual, or by company, who is a part of this project. So there's our list of people on this project, and we can toggle over to companies to see exactly which companies, ours as well as our subcontractors and customers, anyone else we may have added. We can search, notice the search feature up at the top. And then in the very top right-hand corner, you have that new icon. It's a little person with a plus symbol where we can go ahead and add new people to the project the same way we would in the web version. We'd add their email address, and it would go ahead and either add them if they already have a Fieldlens profile, or if they don't, it would invite them by email to join Fieldlens and join the project. Of course, if I tap on someone, I'm able to see their contact information and reach out to them, but I'm also able to create a new post that is private between them and me if I'd like. So if I want to create a post on the project that's trackable, but that only this person and I can see, I can do that right here. We can also, if this is my profile, notice I've got an edit button there where I can edit my contact information. So that should do it for our Fieldlens mobile app. Many of the features here are almost exactly the same as what you're finding in the web version. But if you need more information on how to do things like manage drawings or generate reports, we do have additional videos from the web version that will explain those functions. So for now, that's all we have for today. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for choosing Fieldlens by RedTeam.